The Blazers and the Jazz are three teams they haven't seen yet this deep in the season. They'll be seeing all three teams for the first time this year. Russell, no.
Self off a ball screen action, and one that doesn't really concern you. D'Angelo Russell creates attention, created that space right there for Wancham.
The three on the other end. Hayward. He's able to connect from just inside the free throw line. Reed leaves it short.
They had D'Angelo Russell bracketed in nice coverage that time. D'Lo able to find Naz Reid. You got to be able to knock down those open three-point shots if you want to beat Boston.
And valuable when he's been out there.
And this is what the NBA is. You look at these athletes for the Boston Celtics. Danny Ainge has done a great job finding these guys.
How about that finish?
Great shot. Shooters, non-shooters, open on the floor. Keith Smart that time. Excuse me, Marcus Smart that time. Just leaving Minnesota shooter wide open on the perimeter.
Everything that he's always played against. And Jim James says he's not going to bench press anymore or anything like that to try to help him when he's playing the five. He said he plays with heart, and that takes him pretty far.
Well, no question. And he's made a nice NBA career out of himself. 11th year in the NBA now out of Wake Forest.
Sometimes just no expert. Jarrett Culver gets fouled and taken down that time. No foul called.
Hayward. We talked about his success against the Timberwolves. It's the fourth turnover of the game for Minnesota. And Hayward gets fouled. He'll have a chance to go to the free throw line. Jim, I was going to say that
he was trying to pass it, so no free throws here.
Hayward off the miss. And still no points off turn.
Biggest thing that they want to see, and I feel like that'll happen pretty quickly, so I'm hoping to be out there soon.
Three ball by Johnson, no good. Rebounded by Hayward. It has been a frustrating year, though. This has been a team that has had to deal with injuries, and yours being the longest of all of them. But Cat has missed some time, and now Cat going to be out at least 2 weeks with the wrist injury.
Yep.
Have you seen a year like this before in your Towns in a game for the 19th time this season? They're 6-12 in the 18 games he has sat out. Hayward gets fouled from behind by Beasley.
Hit 77. They have very similar looks out there as well, body-wise.
Hayward. And Gordon Hayward is just smooth. Russell stripped to the basketball. Tatum out in transition. And we told you Timberwolves following this game will head to Denver to start a 4-game road trip. Denver, Dallas, Miami, Orlando. Hayward. And the Celtics promptly get it back.
Great job guarding that action. They do got a lot. Elbow hit with a screen at the elbow.
Russell leaves the three short.
They run a lot of different exotic actions off of that play set.
Jaylen Brown, no. Offensive board, and
when you slip out of it like that, the defense is going to be, by definition, late out of slipping concept. You're just really good at that.
Tice able to get Reed in the air, and that's the third dunk of the game for Tice.
Minnesota United giving them something to cheer for.
Awesome. We look forward to a great season. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight, Kendra.
Thanks, Marnie.
Kendra D. St. Aubin, analyst for Minnesota United. The Loons start their season March.
Where it is in St. Paul, just off the freeway there, off of 94, and it's just a gorgeous building on the outside. You get on the inside, incredible energy. Fan base knows how to play.
Russell gets free. Can't make it count. Hayward and one on the dunk. Brad Stevens was saying before the game that he kind of felt like Malik Beasley was a player that was waiting to explode when he got it the right opportunity, and he's made the most of his opportunity here.
Well, all of a sudden they've got 15 attempts. Just one behind the Celtics.
Hayward. Hayward is 8 of 12 from the field. Was. I remember watching it in my parents' living room. Hayward with the attack, the same TV my parents still have in their living room. Trying to catch on the nickname for him, Jim, of Geek Freak. Because His mom is a NASA engineer. And Gordon Hayward, meantime.
Minnesota's competing in this quarter, boy.
Sure are. Johnson.
JJ was feeling it.
Langford open for three.
Fouled the perimeter jump shoot. Really fun to watch him knock down shots coming off the bench, helping his teams. When he was pressed into starting duty, he did his job. Hayward again.
15.
Loves his gym, baby.
It's 3 for 3 because of the dunks.
Jordan McLaughlin getting a nice hand here from a sellout crowd here at Target Center. A great crowd here on hand.
Really is on a Friday night. Hayward gets fouled at the Timberwolves since it was 15-14. Hayward finally misses one, but Tice comes up, really stood out with 27. Smart back to Hayward, who resets and then drills it.
Yeah. You fault him for taking that shot.
Jim, that turnover was only the 9th of the game for the Wolves. They've only given up 4 points off turnovers. Okogie got fouled. Is that going to be open? Is that a clear path? Tice underneath.
Three that Jason Tatum hit before the timeout were more clutch points for him.
Hayward dumping it off for Tice. Another dunk for Tice. 21. Hayward has it poked away. Okogie was leaking out, but the Celtics get a hand on it and get the ball back.
It's a great defensive team for them too, but I don't know, they're an interesting team. I'm a big fan.
Russell took some contact, no whistle. It's about a 1.